पापा जी का जो कैरेक्टर है वो इतना ट्विस्टेड है और वो कुछ भी कर जाते हैं.
Character name is Rajveer Malhotra. And apart from that, read my lips are sealed.
She's gonna watch the show and be like, क्या authentic, क्या बात कर रही है, क्या कर रही है?
Hi, you are watching OTT Play. This is Nirali in conversation with the talented star cast of Undekhi 3, welcoming Ankur, Achal and Varun sir for exclusive chat on OTT Play. Firstly, congratulations. The trailer of Undekhi has come out really well. I want to know the reactions that you guys have personally received after the trailer dropped on the platform.
Starting with you.
Oh, okay.
Starting with
I think everyone is very excited. Honestly, I think season 1 के जो audience हैं, उन्होंने season 2 देखा, अब season 3 आ रहा है, तो सभी काफ़ी excited हैं. I think खासकर इसलिए excited है क्योंकि पापा जी इतना loved और favorite character है लोगों का, और इस trailer में पापा जी का काफ़ी कुछ दिखाया है उन्होंने, और इस script में पापा जी की कहानी पे काफ़ी जोर डाला हुआ है. So I think that's what I've gotten the most response is this incredible excitement to see कि पापा जी क्या करने वाले हैं season.
Yeah, because Papa Ji is back.
Papa ji is back.
Yeah, and how?
Of course. But what's the response been for you, Achal?
Same actually. All my friends and family, they were really happy to see the trailer because they said कि पापा जी को देख के मज़ा आ जाता है. I really think कि पापा जी का जो कैरेक्टर है वो इतना ट्विस्टेड है और वो कुछ भी कर जाते हैं. So much about Papa Ji in this season.
Yeah. But Varun sir, what was the reaction for you after the trailer of Undekhi 3 released?
Frankly, there has been none. For me at least. Probably because, I don't know, maybe I'm in that stage of my career where if there is anybody interested in seeing me on screen, he'd rather wait for the show to get released and then give a
Concrete feedback.
concrete, in-depth feedback, which could go either ways.
Yeah.
But I guess just getting excited about the promo. Well, obviously it is a nice-looking promo, but I haven't really received any feedback on that.
Yeah.
But yes, I am expecting a lot of people to say a lot of things once the show goes on air.
Yeah.
And I guess that will always be, the better, give me a word, we'll be in a better position to
Yeah.
judge.
Answer.
Yeah.
But like you said, after watching the trailer, the one intriguing aspect of the Undekhi 3 is that not much is known about your character yet. I want to know what is your character like and how does it bring about a change in Undekhi 3?
If I could tell you that before the release of the show, then they would have showed it in the trailer.
But you could just drop some hints.
The character name is Rajveer Malhotra. And apart from that, read my lips are sealed.
I can say he's central to the conflict this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, this entire season, he's a central driving force and has a huge impact on what happens with all the Atwals. Yeah,
That's
that
enough
is the
for
extent.
that answer.
He seems to know a lot more than I do. He probably read the script.
But nevertheless, talking about your individual characters, how do you feel that your respective characters have evolved across the 3 seasons, and which is the one aspect of your character that you like and that you don't like?
Okay.
Okay. I think my character he entered into season 1, my character, with a very strict set of rules as to what is morally correct. उसका moral compass बहुत ही strong था. अब season 2 में जैसे हमने देखा, वो थोड़ा बहुत जो black and white thinking थी, उसकी कहीं ना कहीं वो moral grey में खेलने लग गया. खासकर season 2 में तेजी के साथ politics खेलने लग गया, थोड़ा बहुत समर्थ के साथ politics खेलने लग गया. It's kind of employing some form of deception throughout that season. But he hasn't fully been corrupted by the world yet. कहीं ना कहीं दमन के लिए हमेशा वो purity, वो essence रहनी हमेशा ज़रूरी रही है. और जैसे मुझे बताया गया है, जैसे मुझे लगता है, I think Daman is the lens for the audience to look at this world, because most people have a very similar value system to Daman. Most people are pretty even-minded and don't want to kill someone or sell drugs, for example.
Yeah.
Right? But season 3 becomes very challenging for Daman, because you can only stay amongst that world of crime and murder for so long. So either you stay and you find and create a space for yourself in it, or you leave.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, eventually something has to give.
It's like
And-
do or do not.
Yes. And either if you can't beat them, join them type of philosophy. So we really get to see season 3 whether or not Daman is fully corrupted by this world or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about Teji?
I feel that Teji is in such a dilemma because she is fighting the Atwals,
Yeah.
and now she's one of them.
More than me.
Yeah, I mean unknowingly,
Yeah.
she's oblivious of the situation she's actually creating, but her intent is right. But only intent being right is not enough, na?
Yeah.
What you do, how you do, that also really matters. So I feel that Teji's lines are getting a bit blurred, though her intent is still in place. So in season 3 we see that how she gets even more entangled into it.
Yeah.
There's like no escape to it, or
Yeah.
maybe there is.
Yeah. That's the intrigue
for
factor.
that you have to of course
Yeah.
see season 3.
Yeah, but so, Varun sir, while shooting for the entire show, which was the one particular scene that kind of challenged you as an actor and also kind of took a emotional or say a mental toll on you?
None. Because frankly, there wasn't. So you'll see
Yeah.
when the season gets released. That,
Yeah.
there weren't any tough scenes
Yeah.
in this season for me. So,
That's because he's a good actor.
True, I buy that.
yeah, well, thank you for that. I want to hear it.
If an actor is saying there's no tough scene
No,
for
no,
me,
he's
that's
like-
because he's an experienced
Yeah,
actor.
actor, of course.
What he's meaning to say is he's done scenes like this in the past.
Past, of course.
Actually, I'm not saying that either. It's just that I don't know. So, respecting the question that you asked,
Yeah.
I still feel that there wasn't a scene in this particular season which got me confused or put that load of expectation on my head. No, because I could say that about Papaji's character.
Yeah.
The graph that he has in this whole season, or what all he must have gone through. My character was not put in those situations in this particular season. So, though acting is always difficult, frankly, and one very famous South African golfer once said that the more I practice, the luckier I get.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you have to follow in life, be it acting or otherwise. So yes, if you prepare your character well, then as it is, your verticals get easier. To be fair, there weren't any scenes. Well, I can't even remember one where I had to really push the limits or I had to wrap my brains around.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were good scenes, but not too difficult ones.
Yeah. But were there any scenes that challenged you personally?
Yeah. Actually, a lot of the scenes with Teji, Achal's character, because the marriage between Teji and Daman is hanging on by a very thin thread.
Yeah.
As we see by the end of season 2, the lies, the betrayal, the tug of war between his wife and his family has really taken a toll on the marriage. And season 3, we really see that pressure cooker about to burst. तो वो जो scenes रहे हैं हमारे बीच, जहाँ पर जो मतलब खासकर जो रिश्ते पे फोकस कर रहे थे, those were tough.
Yeah.
Tough in the sense, tough to wrap my mind around. How do I justify the actions of my character? How do we not just serve the plot that has been written, but how do we serve this relationship that in a way that audiences can recognize कि भी हाँ चलो ठीक है, मैं कोई बड़े क्राइम फैमिली का हिस्सा नहीं हूँ, लेकिन हाँ मैं शादीशुदा हूँ, एंड ये जो इन दोनों के बीच में चल रहा है वो मेरे और मेरी बीवी के बीच में भी चल चुका है. Like I've also had these similar conflicts, because that's at the essence, as actors we want to help recreate the human experience.
True.
And so I think that's what was a challenge for me, at least, in those scenes, was how do I make this feel very rooted in something that is an everyday conflict between a husband and a wife.
Yeah.
Because that's what should be reading
True.
through.
Yeah.
Just to validate my answer to the question that you asked me, because there were two people involved, you know, in their scenes, and in fact there is a conflict.
Yeah, of course.
Well, fortunately and unfortunately, in this season, because my character is more isolated, and a lot is happening probably behind the scenes. Well, the scenes don't really show so many things that are done by this character called Rajveer Malhotra.
Yeah.
So this is why the lack of difficulty, should I say.
Yeah. But Achal, what was the difficult part of Teji this time for you in Undekhi 3?
As Ankur said, the reason that I am in this family is Daman. Teji is in love with Daman. She gets married to him, and the kind of conflicts they have. So to understand that there is this couple that really loves each other and wants to be together, but is unfortunately unable to make peace because of the situations that we know, because of Papaji's doings, the ruthlessness of Rinku. So you're right. It's like a plot, like a script that is given to us.
Yeah.
But we have to make it more human.
Yeah. And more believable.
Yeah, more believable,
Believable.
more relatable, because this is something that everybody does understand. It's relationships after all. So we both have worked really hard and tried to make it more, what do you say?
Authentic.
Yeah.
Authentic
Yes,
as
more
possible.
authentic, yes. So that's what we've tried. We haven't seen the season
Yet.
as
Yeah.
yet.
we shouldn't speak
So,
too soon.
so right. So I hope to see it, and then probably I'll be able to comment more on it.
She's gonna watch the show and be like, "Kya authentic? Kya baat kar rahi hai? Kya kar rahi hai?"
No, but I said that we've tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before we wrap this interview, I'll give you 3 real life situations, and you have to answer whether you can ignore that situation or you cannot. And if you cannot, you have to give a reason to that.
Okay.
So if I say, whether you can ignore the importance of box office numbers or not.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, like that. So starting with the importance of box office numbers. Whether can you ignore it or you cannot.
I absolutely can ignore them. If I feel like whoever's face is the biggest, they cannot ignore. My face is right there, so I can ignore for now. I'm okay.
What about you, Achal?
If I know I've done my work to my best ability, then I can ignore.
Yeah.
So far I've ignored.
Ignore.
Yeah.
So what about you?
Matching his answer millimeter to millimeter, I think I can ignore it too. Yeah.
I got the answer. The next is the rise of deepfake technology in AI. Can you ignore or you cannot?
No, you cannot ignore that. Right now in the US, there was a very long strike, lasted for many months.
Yeah.
This was one of the main difficulties that the Actors Guild had with the Producers Guild, was making sure that their rights and their likeness was protected. Because we're getting at a place now where someone can just take our likeness and our voice and honestly make a film.
Yeah.
An entire film an AI can make without our consent. So if we are going to have the technology to do that, then the royalty structure needs to help match that technology, so that as actors and as artists we're compensated accordingly.
Of course. Achal, what do you think about the rise of deepfake technology?
I completely agree with him. That we need to be responsible about it. It's very dangerous. So
Yeah. So what are your thoughts?
I think we started playing with fire a long time back, and our cynicism sees no end. So अभी तो लोगों को मजाक लग रहा है इस चीज़ का, इसके repercussions जो हैं वो हम लोग पुश्ते हमारी देखेंगे, because एक समय के बाद this all will go out of hand, and then we'll not be able to handle it. So we need to be very careful with this. You know, it is just not about an actor being generated through technology and all those things. We actors are just, you know, we're not even a drop in the ocean, frankly.
Yeah. But the potential for misinformation is so large.
Yeah.
And I think humanity on the whole is going to suffer if we do not pay attention.
Of course.
I don't think we are, seriously, because for some very strange reason, life in itself has become a huge joke for so many of us.
Yeah.
And सही मानों में बोला जाए, हमारी बदतमीजियों का अंत नजर नहीं आ रहा है, किसी के लिए कुछ भी चलता है. And especially when people do, you know, obnoxious things, they get caught, they are reprimanded to whatever degree they can be. Probably we'll have to, you know, set an example somewhere कि अगर ये करोगे तो ऐसा हो जाएगा. इसीलिए मुझे लगता है कभी कभी कुछ एक चीज़ों को जो है ना थोड़ा आयरन हैंड से डील करना चाहिए. अदरवाइज the way things are happening and where they are headed, I think we are doomed. Seriously, we need to be
Extra cautious.
We need to be careful and responsible.
Yeah. And the final question is social media trolling of celebrities. Can you ignore? Can you not ignore that?
Ignore. I think it was Rihanna who said, hate me or love me, I'm still getting paid.
Yeah.
Something like that. So, you know what I mean? It's like, if you're trolling me, that's still another comment. You know, that's still, I'm still being spoken about. And in an industry where fame is currency, I think there's no such thing as bad press in this situation.
Yeah. What about you, Achal? Can you ignore social media or you cannot?
Honestly, I can ignore social media altogether only. But having said that, trolling is something which is which doesn't happen on social media only. It happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Print media में भी होता है. Normal आप group of friends में बैठते वहाँ पे भी होता है. So it's better one learns to ignore it.
Yeah.
Because if you do not ignore it, then you're giving undue importance to somebody or something, and you know then they get into power.
Yeah.
So best to be like, don't care.
Stay away.
Yeah, stay away.
Yeah.
We don't care about you.
So finally, to you.
तो मुझे तो इफेक्ट करता था पहले, क्योंकि मुझे ये गेम ही नहीं समझ में आता था. तो फिर किसी ने बोला भाई यार क्यों सीरियसली ले रहे हो. मैंने कहा यार तो ये एक बंदा मतलब फालतू में लगा. एंड people are relentless, people are uncouth. फिर मुझे वही चीज जो रियाना ने कहा था, किसी एक इंसान के पास इतना वेला टाइम है, तुम खुद कुछ नहीं उखाड़ रहे हो जिंदगी में, तुम हर दूसरे को गाली दे रहे हो. सो भी इट, मतलब जो कुछ बहुत ज़्यादा अगर ये है कि तुम्हारे टाइमलाइन पे कुछ ज़्यादा ही नज़र आ रहा है या कुछ है, तो मैं वैसे भी व्हाट्सएप पे नहीं सॉरी इंस्टाग्राम पे तब जाता हूँ जबकि मतलब वाकई ज़रूरत हो. 2-3 महीने वो डिलीट करके भी रखा हुआ होता है कोई किसी दूसरी ऐप के लिए जगह बनाने के लिए. एंड जनरली मेरा साल में नहीं तो है 4 या 5 महीने डिलीटेड होता है. कभी शूट पे जाता हूँ तो फिर दोबारा रख लेता हूँ कि कहीं फ़ोटो डालनी पड़ जाए तो. सो मेरा रिलेशनशिप वैसा ही है जैसे ये तो बोल रही. कोई तरीका है वैसे कि इंस्टाग्राम के फॉलोअर्स तुम ट्रांसफर कर सको?
नहीं, I was actually about to make this statement.
मेरे थोड़ा कम है.
You don't need them, sir.
ये देखा?
You don't need them.
But
you know.
that's true
No,
also,
no, no.
sir.
But
You don't need anything that I don't want to give to you.
no. But I honestly want to correct my statement when
Yeah.
I said that I don't need social media altogether.
Hmm.
What I actually meant was, I do enjoy these different social media platforms,
Yeah.
and I also want to post sometimes, make content, but not because I need to.
Yeah.
I want to do it because मन कर रहा है.
Yeah, you enjoy that.
हाँ, बट कई बारी ना वो अनड्यू प्रेशर हो जाता है कि एक हफ्ते से आपने पोस्ट नहीं किया है तो आपको करना पड़ेगा. तो वो फीलिंग मुझे थोड़ी सी रिस्ट्रिक्टेड लगती है, क्योंकि जब हम शूटिंग कर रहे होते हैं, हम बैठ के अब वी आर पोस्टिंग ऑन आवर सोशल मीडिया पेजेस बिकम्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट.
Yeah.
सो इट्स बिकम अ जॉब
Yeah.
दैट आई डोंट लाइक.
Of course. It has become like a mandate.
Yes.
मैं तो
yes,
शूटिंग के समय ही पोस्ट कर पाता हूँ, क्योंकि उस समय लगता है कि अच्छा यार चलो बाहर निकलो कुछ करो. अदरवाइज 5-5 6-6 महीने कुछ पोस्ट नहीं हुआ होगा. But frankly, yeah, doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but nevertheless, one thing is for sure that अनदेखी को अनदेखा नहीं कर सकते. That cannot be ignored. And I wish you guys all the luck for Undekhi 3 that releases on 10th of May on Sony Live. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much,
Thank you so
Nirali.
much.